Maslow's hierarchy of needs is a vast, extensive theory that outlines the steps we need to take to reach self-actualization. Because it is so vast and extensive, we will not cover all 5 levels in one day. These levels consist of physical needs that we must have for survival, safety needs that we must have for security, social needs that we must have to build relationships, intelligence and mental strength that we must have to develop self-esteem, and then the need to reach self-actualization. Today, we will focus on Maslow's 3rd level of self-actualization, the need to feel loved and accepted and capable of building relationships with others. To be considered social or to build relationships, we must communicate to meet belonging needs by talking with others, sharing thoughts and feelings online, watching films together, and working on project teams. Though most people who struggle with socialization don't know the first place to start when socializing, the first thing they must know is that socializing is, in fact, healthy. T.R. Narum conducted a study that stated, one study found that people who lack strong social ties are 200 to 300% more likely to die prematurely than those whose social ties are strong. Julia Wood noted that heart disease is far more likely in people without healthy connections with others. Employment also plays a major role while trying to achieve feelings of belonging. As employees, we band together with our coworkers, making the work environment more personable and friendly. More employers sponsor team activities like bowling leagues and softball tournaments. These are other helpful ways to know who you are. This can be done by knowing others. A lot of the behavior is learned at birth. In a Russian orphanage, my friend Natalia was kept in a crib until she was 4 years old. She had never learned to speak, sit upright, or even use the bathroom by herself. With the love and care of her adopted parents in America, she now acts and reacts normally, for the most part, but her education is still far behind her peers. Without that social interaction received from her adopted parents, Natalia would have never figured out that she loves to play basketball or paint or anything else that makes her the self that she is. If Natalia had never had the opportunity to learn proper socialization, she may have undergone serious disparities throughout her life. Because people who do not undergo socialization tend to feel more depressed, more anxious, and more sluggish, which hinder the process of finding and creating yourself. Although we did not cover all of Maslow's extensive theory, there is still a lot to be learned while studying his hierarchy of needs step by step. Going over the 3rd level that we must achieve to reach self-actualization, we learn that socializing is healthy. We need it. Furthermore, we must put ourselves in social situations, through the internet, through work, through whatever social outlet that we can get our hands on. However, social capabilities can be hindered by nurture early on in our lives, but this does not mean that we will never socialize. It simply means that we must work harder to socialize at an optimal level. By doing these things and socializing, we will be better equipped to reach self-actualization.